Gets me through my morning every day. Every morning.
Ladies and gentlemen, Adelaide's Jody and Hazy on Nova.
Jody Odie. Taking all our off-air conversations onto the air. 10 News First weather presenter Tiff Warren.
Squeegeeing the shower screen, because you know what's not sexy? Lime scale.
Producer Zoe.
I've gained something from my latest breakup. A houseplant.
Congratulations. I feel unused in this space.
Let's go, girls. It's Chick Chat on Nova 919.
Yeah, it is. No producer Zoe this morning.
No.
So, look, I think I'm going to jump into producer Zoe's shoes and just, jump in for Chick Chat, which is a really good opportunity for myself, you, Jodes, and you, Tiff, from 10 News First, just to talk womanly things, just to chew the fat,
Yeah.
What's on our mind, ladies?
Well, you're taking the mickey, but you are the very inspiration for this week's Chick Chat, by the way, which is developing a theme. Last week we were talking about first kisses. And this week we're talking about pashing.
Yeah.
Picked it up a notch.
Remember Holly Valance?
Oh, how could I forget?
Kiss, kiss.
Some of her best work, by the way.
This is her only work, arguably.
It's her own work.
Maybe.
Some of her best work.
So true. All right. Now, this has come about, Tiff, because we were having a conversation, Hazy and I, and he was very, very vehemently saying how he loves a pash with his wife, Cara. Loves it.
That's nice.
But sometimes I'll just practice pashing my arm.
Yep.
Yeah.
Just gumming away.
Not aggressive. That was a 14-year-old.
I was going to say, did you do that into your pillow?
Yeah.
You pashed your pillow?
I pashed a pillow.
Yeah.
But I think we all pashed our arm as youngsters at one stage for a bit of practice.
No.
No?
No, we
Sorry, I meant to say that. I don't think any of us did that.
My friend said he.
Yeah.
My friend Andrew.
Yeah. So you love a good pash and you regularly try and kiss your wife and she's not about it.
Yeah,
What do you mean?
She's not about it at all. So, and obviously she has long days. She's got 3 kids.
Yeah.
Oh
No,
my
you have
gosh.
3. You both have 3 kids.
Damn it. Let me try that again. We have 3 kids. I don't see. Do you know what?
Who's the father of her 3 kids?
I
Andrew
don't
Hayes.
know.
Because I work so much that I don't see them. So sometimes I come home and I introduce myself. But she's had all day with the kids and she's probably not feeling her most attractive and freshest, even though I think she looks unbelievable. And I'll try and go in for a kiss and Cara's not for it.
No.
So what does she do?
I understand. She just sort of
Rebuffs
aggressively pulls away.
Yeah.
That's completely fine. But look, I'm all for it.
Are you?
And 100%.
Okay.
Yeah.
I can, with my hand on my heart, say I can't remember the last time Greggy and I had a proper pash.
What do you mean?
We don't pash. We're married. We've been together
that doesn't stop you.
We've been together for 13 years.
Give it a go. I reckon you'd like it.
No, because I don't know how to say this.
Oh, he's a bad pasher.
No, he's not a bad pasher. I didn't say that.
He's a bad kisser.
I did not say
Does
that.
not surprise me at all.
Scandal,
No, I just,
Doesn't surprise you.
you know how he sort of pashes like he dances, like just a tiny bit uncoordinated.
Aggressively
So
jerky.
we can't quite
All
get the
jerky
timing
movements.
right, I don't think.
So what about when you're,
What?
having special Jody and Greggy time?
cuddles?
Yeah.
No.
What? You just stare at each other.
What happens?
I'm just flat on top, just staring, eyes wide open, like.
You just do what has to be done.
How?
What
do you mean?
What do you mean?
Traditional methods, or are you like those sea creatures? Does Greg just
sort of
release something in the ocean and you just
you float
swim
around
Like,
and
what's going on here? Why is there no kissing? That's strange.
You don't have to pash to be able to do that.
You
to have
do,
special
actually.
No, you don't.
I know
it's the rule.
technically speaking, you can get
definitely-
through without pashing. But
No.
That's very like Julia Roberts in Pretty Woman.
Yeah.
Where you're like, you're not allowed to kiss me, Greg.
Well, that's how I feel.
So I'm guessing he's such a bad pasher. It's like
Stop saying that.
it's like kissing a snake. You know, the
Stop.
snake
No,
that climbs up the metal-
no.
Short
He's just a fast talker, fast kisser. That's how.
Well, maybe you need to be faster, boo.
Okay.
I don't want to victim blame.
Well, you kind of feel like
Well.
you both having a crack at me because I don't necessarily like pashing.
See, this is unbelievable. I would have predicted in this space that I'd be the one who isn't pashing, but I'm very much into it, and you'd be the one who is, but it's a little
No,
opposite.
because we all know you're like a horny little 14-year-old teenager.
All right. Okay, then. Who told you that?
13, 24, 10. Are you into pashing? When was your last pash?
Mine was about 15 minutes ago.
What?
What do you mean?
AM
joking?
pashes are interesting.
Yeah.
Are you kidding?
No, bye, darling. Have a good day. In the car park.
So, do you know why? Because you're in a new relationship and everything's fresh and everything about it is exciting.
Passionate.
Let's drill down on that a little bit more after the break, shall we?
Okay. 13, 24, 10. When was your last full-on pash?
Look at all these
passions.
Look at all these passions.
I love this.
Let's take a call. We've got Anonymous. Good morning.
Hey, good morning.
Good morning. Okay, your thoughts on pashing?
Oh, very much so. So, me and my current partner, we kiss all the time. Very into passion. Pretty much the whole day, to be honest.
Yes.
I'm in my late 30s.
Yeah, get it, girl.
It's really good.
I love that.
It's fun.
Yes, I love too. And he was finding very difficult to find someone like into those things too. And I was single for many years.
Yeah.
After my first marriage, which was like not kissing, not hugging, no nothing.
Oh, no.
So pretty much that's why I ended.
Yeah.
I found someone who is very compatible in those terms.
Anonymous is making up for lost time.
I love that. Good for you.
Storing all that extra love.
And how do you feel about public pashing, PDAs?
Well, I'm an ethnic person, and that's part of our culture. So expressing yourself and being romantic and passionate is part of how we grew up, actually.
I love that.
I love
Very
that.
nice. That's something that we can take maybe take a bit of a dip out and see what happens in Australian culture. Who knows?
Sally, good morning.
Morning.
Are you to pash or not to pash, Sal?
I haven't got time for that.
What does that even mean?
I'm so with you.
My husband would love to pash me all day long. Like, he's full on right into it. I haven't got time.
Yeah.
I've got things to do.
Yes.
Let's get this job done and off I trot.
Okay. Busy woman. That's unbelievable.
Fair call, Sal.
It should make you feel good, though, Sally, that you've got a husband who just finds you
I love
wildly
that he
attractive.
still wants to get right into it. I love that he loves that.
Yeah. But Sally,
But yeah, he's still a 14-year-old
boy.
boy.
Yeah, they all are. Sally,
we are.
do you find that when things get down to pashing and all that sort of stuff, your mind goes 1,000 miles an hour? Like, oh my God, there's still dishes in the sink. I haven't hung out the washing. I've got to pick up the kids
I
in
need to
20
put
minutes.
the bins out.
Yes.
I've got to pick up my son. Let's get this done before he comes home so he doesn't know we've done it.
Yeah.
Stuff like that.
Very good. Well, Sally, here's some information for you. We have a very, very solid ability to stay in that moment. In that moment, we stay present.
You think about nothing else.
We think about nothing
the
else.
task
All
at
day
hand.
long.
You're present with that all day long. That's exactly right. You guys don't think about anything else.
Wouldn't that be nice, Sal?
When's your next meal? When's the and
Yeah.
that's all you think about.
Pre and post. We need nourishment to give us energy.
It's a cycle. It's a vicious cycle.
Thank you so much, Sally.
Your father, he's on the naughty list.
Jody and Hazy's Naughty at 6:40.
This is what we do, 6:40-ish every single morning. We just go in a bit of a bluer direction, get the stuff out of our system before we straighten up after 7, Joe.
Absolutely. I would like you to talk to me about Nate Hill and his nether regions. What happened?
Oh, my gosh. If I had a nickel for every time I told a Nate Hill story, I'd be a rich man. Nate Hill, who is a veteran, attempted to spice up he and his partner's sex life by having a bit of a hair removal process down there, if you know what I mean. This is off the back of Nate's partner saying, can you just get rid of some of the hair down there, Harry McClary from Donaldson's Dairy? and Mabel, this will just spice things up.
Right.
Anyway, upon his partner's suggestion, he put a whole bunch of hair cream down there.
Yep.
Unfortunately, instead of it just flawlessly removing the hair,
Yes.
it gave him an almighty rash and a pain that he's described as one of the worst things of his life.
Wow.
So it can happen, an allergic reaction to hair removal creams.
Yes.
What an absolute disaster. So all of a sudden, our boy Nate Hill has gone from in his head looking really sexy and shiny to a big hairy blister.
Yeah. Do you know what's fascinating about this? So Nate completed 10 tours in Iraq and Afghanistan, and the veteran says the pain he felt in that moment was worse than the hydraulic fuel burn he suffered at his RAF base years back.
Every single time. Every time. Do you remember, is it Nads? Was it Nads? What was a hair removal cream?
Yeah.
When that was a massive, massive thing, it came out and I was like, oh, this changes everything.
It's still kicking around.
I remember I tried to use it.
Oh.
I found it to be quite patchy, though.
Oh, okay.
Like, it wouldn't get all the hairs.
Right.
It would just sort of make it look like you got a bit of alopecia going on down there.
Oh.
And I've got alopecia on my face, so I get it. Not a good look.
Yeah. I'm going to ask this question. I'm going to instantly regret it. But what's your hair removal method of choice? Hazy?
Me? No, nothing. I've never manicured ever down there.
That is the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard.
It's 6 foot long. No, I'm a clipper guy.
Oh, are you clippers?
Yeah, I'm a clipper guy.
Yeah,
Because
right.
I went through a phase where I had a bit of a wax.
Yep.
I'm talking about on my legs.
Oh.
And the ingrowns.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, my God.
No
It's just
good?
so intense. But I'm a clipper guy.
Okay.
Yes, and I've got specific clippers for that sort of region. So don't borrow those clippers.
No.
Particularly for your face.
No.
You'll get a rash.
Yeah.
I hope not. Why would you get a rash, Jodes? Why are you agreeing with that?
No reason. I had a wax once down there when I was pregnant because it gets to a point where you can't see your own bits.
Yeah.
There's no other way to put that.
And that's distressing.
It's distressing.
Yeah.
So therefore, the state of play down there can be so hideously overgrown, but you wouldn't even
Who
know.
knows? Own postcode of that sort of stage
So
as well. Yeah.
that's why you have to outsource.
Yes, you're the sister of Harry McClary from Donaldson's Dairy. You've got to outsource.
You got to go to someone and say, fix that up down there, please, because I don't know what's going on, but I can only assume that it's not good.
Yeah.
But waxing when you are pregnant, because everything is hypersensitive, is hands down. I've nearly got tears pricking my eyes thinking about it. It is hands down the most painful thing you will ever do.
Wow.
More painful than shingles.
Can I ask you as well, have you got to be very careful when you're waxing down there? Because I imagine it's a very, very sensitive area.
100%.
So if you're doing it blind,
Yeah.
like, could you, unfortunately, I don't know, how do I put this more subtly, wax off your vagina? That's confronting. Because I've had an issue, just before we jump out of here, I've had an issue with clippers, and there's some very, very sensitive skin down there.
Yeah.
It's very, very soft.
Yeah.
With the clips is sort of doing their thing, and then all of a sudden, you're like, oh my gosh. And it bleeds a lot when you nick that skin.
It's really, really bleedy down there, isn't it?
Producer Flack, he knows that pain all too well.
I am triggered like you wouldn't believe right now.
Yeah, I know.
It does bleed a lot.
It does. Minced agates, they used to call it.
So experts are warning about a worrying relationship red flag that's become quite normalised. Almost a quarter of Aussies think it's reasonable to expect to have a partner's device codes, and then 1 in 10 think it's reasonable to expect to track a partner.
Okay.
Interesting, isn't it?
Well, I can only speak on my experience.
Yes.
And obviously, when I was younger, this sort of technology probably wasn't available. But right now, I have access to my partner's phone. In fact, myself and my 3 kids have access to my partner's phone, and they all have access to my phone because we all have the same passcode.
You've all got the same passcode.
We've all got the exact same passcode.
Same situation in our house except for one. Except for the 13-year-old who, for some reason, wants a bit of privacy around her phone.
Oh, that's crazy.
But I'm all about that. I think if everyone shares the same passcode, then you can have access to your kid's phone at any given time. And also your partner's phone if you want to do a quick spot check to see what they're up to.
Yeah.
You know?
Okay.
Do you ever do that? You never go through Kara's phone?
I can comfortably say that now. No, I don't think I need to.
Okay.
I really don't think I need to. If I jumped in there as well, I'm going to be very, very bored.
Well, that's because the poor woman can't leave the house.
Well,
she's tied to 3 children.
No, I think we're quite similar in that area that when we get a choice to either go out or stay in the house,
Yes.
we're firmly staying in the house.
Absolutely.
Phone tracking's an interesting one, though, because we did the phone tracking thing early, and it took me so long to get used to it.
Yeah.
And I think I've told you before where there'd be so many times where I just get a text from Cara and it would be, hey, can you get some milk? And then I'd text her back and I'm like, oh my God, that is such a coincidence. I'm actually at the supermarket. and then she'd have to explain, I know you DH.
Yeah.
That's why I'm sending you this text because I checked to see where you were if you're on your way home.
Yeah.
Turns out you're at the supermarket.
Yeah.
So while you're there, get me something.
Yeah.
Blew my mind.
I know. It's incredible, isn't it? Same thing the other day. So it's a bit of a new thing, the Find My thing for my family. So we got it for the kids because they're getting a bit older now, so they're doing things like going to Norwood to the shops by themselves and all that sort of stuff. So you need to be able to keep track of where they are. But it backfired spectacularly the other day with my husband when he told me he was down cleaning our house and he was actually at McCracken Golf Course. So
someone had stolen his phone.
someone
They
stole
were texting you from it
took it to the driving range.
Yes.
And then here we are.
while he was cleaning the house.
Yeah.
That is an unbelievable situation.
Isn't it ridiculous?
How's it even possible that someone's stolen the phone, they're texting you saying everything's going right, he's actually still cleaning the house in a different location, but they're at the golf club?
Yeah.
That is, I'll tell you what my mind's doing. You can't trust anyone these days.
No, you definitely cannot.
Bloody thieves.
We'd love to hear your thoughts, though, 0400 919 919. Do you share a passcode with your partner? And also, do you track them wherever they are?
Yeah.
So you know at any given time what they're doing?
Well, I think it's handy as well to know exactly where she is in terms of on her way home, and likewise, like if I was to think about doing something or going somewhere, I would check exactly where she is before I potentially made plans.
Yeah, but it's redundant, really, isn't it, for you and Cara? Because you just look at it and go, oh, she's at home again.
Yeah, 100%. Oh, look, she's right where I left her. Joe's, last night it was the AFLW's Night of Nights, the AFLW Best and Fairest, and we had a favourite from Adelaide, and boy, oh boy, the right thing happened. Eb Marinoff crowned the 2024 Best and Fairest in the AFLW. It is the highest honour.
I declare the winner of the 2024 NAB AFLW Best and Fairest, Ebony Marinoff of the Adelaide Crows.
Fantastic result. Happy to say as well that she joins us right now. Eb, good morning and congratulations.
Thanks so much, guys. No, yeah, amazing, really.
I love it. I was really good, and it was a much deserved win for me. Did you have expectations going in that you might get up?
Such a hard one for me personally, actually, because I've actually been kind of a favourite before and sat in there and not have, polled or won. So I think everyone around me was a lot more nervous than I think. Yeah, it was a weird feeling, I guess. Probably haven't been that much of a favourite before. But, yeah, no expectations. I honestly did not think I'd win.
I feel like things have changed across the journey. I feel like this sort of time in the morning, post such a big award maybe a few years ago, your voice might be a bit scratchy, Noffy, but you're a professional these days. You sound fantastic.
I know, thanks, guys. Well, yeah, I probably didn't sing my guts out last night. I was with all my teammates. That was amazing.
And how many hours sleep have we had, Eb?
I've had an hour.
Oh, yeah,
nice.
Oh, dear.
Hey, one more, Noffy. So remember, famously, back in the day, you used to work in the deli. Was it Foodland? Do you remember those days, or are they just a blur?
Yeah. Oh, I love those days. Sometimes I actually miss it. CJ, you would know CJ quite well. She actually said to me this year, maybe you should go back and just work 1 day a week at Drake's. I was like, you know what, I probably actually wouldn't mind that. Could cut the thinly sliced Australian leg ham for my locals out at Fulham. That would be fun.
Yeah. Do you know what? JP Drake's on the phone. He's keen to make something happen, and he's keen to do something in terms of media with that, I reckon, Noffy.
And also, Eb, I reckon you'd be the kind of person behind the deli when I say, can I please have 500 grams of those little red sausages? You'd chuck in an extra 200, just go, don't worry about it, and give me a little wink.
Hey, guys. I am to the dot. Come on, Jody.
Oh, sorry. Apologies. I just thought you'd be a chuck a few extra in, girl. That's just the impression I got him.
Yeah. Hey, just finally, Eb, were you also that person that went, hey, can I get 300 grams? And you go, is that fine? And I politely go, yeah, I suppose so. And it's like 680.
Hey, we've had it all. But
yeah,
the customer is always right.
It's so true. So true. Congratulations once again. You are our best and fairest in the entire AFLW. Shane, well, at least you get to rest up this week. Let's put it that way. Let's do half glass full.
Yeah, well.
Congrats, Noffy, and no doubt we'll catch up with you very soon.
Thanks so much, guys.
What a delightful, wholesome little contest this is.
Yes, so if you haven't heard this competition before, basically we have some Nova hits and throwbacks that have been orchestralised, and we just have to buzz in with our name and say what that song and the artist is. Some of us are more adept at this than others. You're welcome.
You're welcome. What do you mean?
I mean, I'm quite good at it.
Are you?
On my day.
On your day.
And that day comes once every...
Your days are few and far between because it is 28 to 14 as we speak. So, for Joe's, it's every other day.
I was just trying to gaslight you. I was just trying to gaslight you into thinking that I'm good at it.
How about you gaslight the scoreboard? Oh, Joe.
All right, okay. So playing for you is Teresa from Ross Trevor. Good morning, Teresa.
Morning, Teresa.
Good morning. Morning, how are you all?
Yeah, going very well. How are you?
Good, thank you.
Ah, good stuff.
Hazy was trying to work out your name before. He thought it was Therese.
No, it's spelled Therese. Is that right?
It's Teresa without the R. Therese.
Right, okay. Because based on the spelling, we were like, is it Therese? Like, that's incorrect, isn't it, Therese?
Okay, and on my team, unfortunately for Natasha from Morphettvale, I'm so sorry. I apologise in advance.
Oh, good. You've got it, Jodie.
Thank you. Thank you for your positivity.
Did you get in second, Natasha?
Oh, okay. This is why. This is
Nice little evil laugh from Therese.
actually why no one likes you. Okay.
I'm very open about that. I'm very obnoxious in this space.
Just in
Even
this
I
space?
dislike me.
Just here?
I try not to let it verge into other areas of the show. Sometimes it does. Sometimes I can't control.
Yeah. Well, you're preaching to the converted with that. Okay.
Are we
Should
ready?
we rip in?
Yeah.
Producer
Now-
Flack, welcome.
Now, you two, I want a clean game here. You are not to speak over the songs, Hazy,
Yes.
because you do that a lot.
You do that when you don't know what it is.
It's radio, though. I've got to speak.
No, you don't.
We all need to listen to the song, and I just need you a little bit less arrogant.
Excuse me very much.
All right, here we
I
go.
am very confident in my own... All right, here we go.
Okay.
I know it.
I know.
Hazy.
Jodie.
Hazy.
Jason Derulo, trumpets.
Because he buys himself time and he throws me when he talks over the song. Can you tell him not to talk
talking
over
about?
the song? You go, oh, I know it. Okay, smart ass.
Okay.
Well, then just say it. You don't have to talk over the song.
We are moments away from mediation with you two.
You said in the song before, I'm going to be very calm and relaxed. You've already broken it.
Okay. Everyone calm. Everyone relax. Hazy, 1-0 to you. Let's go for song number 2.
Okay.
Jodie.
Jodie.
You go then.
No, Jodie got him.
He got him. Okay.
No,
Is
you
it
don't know
DJ
it.
Sammy Heaven?
Oh, it is.
It is.
Shot myself then.
Oh, you did shot yourself. You didn't know it, hence why you tried to hand it over to me.
Well, yeah, I did actually.
Jodie, just to clarify,
Yeah.
I'm the judge. You got in first.
Okay.
Why were you throwing it to Hazy?
Because she
Because
didn't
I knew
know
it
it
was
for a
Heaven,
second.
but I didn't for a second know it was DJ Sammy. That's all right.
Well played.
Incredible
Don't
scenes.
speak on my behalf.
Incredible scenes, Flack. What are we dealing with here? I mean, honestly.
We're dealing with a tiebreaker.
Oh!
No.
Wow. Okay.
One each to Jodie and Hazy. The third song in Song to Song.
And it is...
Just
Ready, Jodes?
Yep.
Let's go. I know.
Jodie.
Jodie,
Too hot. Is it Bruno Mars? Too hot?
No.
incorrect. Andrew Hayes.
Now I get a little listen.
No, he doesn't get a listen.
Yeah, I do.
No, he doesn't.
Honestly, your children.
Oh, I know what it is.
Don't say it.
No. Buzz him out. Buzz him out.
Andrew
Buzz him
Hayes,
out.
I need your answer.
What do you mean?
Buzz him out. How long do you want?
Okay, what's your answer?
What do you mean?
The
He
answer.
doesn't know.
Okay. It's Bruno Mars.
Yes.
And it is
He doesn't know.
Hot Town Slumdog Millionaire. Oh,
Can I go
no.
again? It's Uptown Funk.
Jodie is correct.
I think traditionally we only get one go each.
So do I win.
That's okay.
But it's 28-14, so throw a dog a bone.
Yeah, I know.
So
So by default,
the ruling is Jodie wins this week.
Oh, well done.
I'll take it. I know it's morally bankrupt and it's incorrect, but I'll take
Nice.
it.
North Melbourne has won the last game of the season.
I need to know. I need to know now.
I need to know.
I need to know.
What's in the news today?
To know this.
Here's what you need to know.
What you need to know with Jodie and Hazy.
Unbelievable scenes. So there was an incredible melee and a bit of push and shove between players and spectators in the Adelaide 36ers Melbourne United game. 2 2 Sundays back, I reckon it was.
Yeah.
Extraordinary scenes. So Montrezl Harrell has been suspended for 3 games and received fines worth $3,685 after the tribunal upheld 2 charges of striking, charge of engaging in a melee, and a charge of inappropriate grabbing or handling of a spectator. We know that he started it, right? We definitely know that happened. There was a bit of push and shove, and then it just spilled over into the crowd. So Kendrick Davis has also been suspended for 2 games after he was charged with inappropriate grabbing or handling of a spectator. The background to all of this, though, is that spectator or spectators has been shown to racially vilify the players and also issue some homophobic slurs in their direction as well. He pushed the Sixers general manager, for goodness sake, and then pushed a couple of the players.
So you just get the feeling that perhaps some of this behaviour from the players was, I don't know, warranted?
A reaction? And, I mean, don't start me on the NBL. What sort of message does that send to spectators and people across the league? And quite often the NBL come out and say we're the second best league in the world. Why don't we act like it by punishing these spectators? And their punishments are yet to be handed down. But not the players who were, in this case, I think, the victims of these slurs and these racist comments.
Geez, I hope Montrez comes back. Well, that's a big fear because he's still in the States as we speak, and that was always part of the plan, that he was going for a bit of a break. It's the FIBA break, the international window where they can have a bit of a few days off. But geez, what if he says no? I'm not coming back.
What did he say on Twitter or X last night?
Yeah, he wasn't happy, and just had a bit of a crack at the NBL. Very, very rightfully so. So, yeah, we watch this space. The 36ers will probably say something today in terms of what they're going to do. They can take it now to a proper tribunal because it was a one-person tribunal, the first one, which is very interesting in itself. It got delayed by
one person.
One-person tribunal. It got delayed a few days as well, so it was supposed to be on Friday. Ended up being yesterday.
Yeah.
Watch this space to see what the 36ers actually want to do. But, the maximum... And everyone's saying, oh, look, the maximum penalty was going to be 10 games.
Yeah.
It was going to be 10 games if it was like, and if you're familiar in NBA terms, the malice and the palace between the Pistons and the Pacers back in the day. That was crazy.
Yeah.
Like proper headshots with players taking on spectators. It was nowhere near that. So these guys were never going to get 10 games.
But I don't understand how they've come out and they've punished the players, and yet the guys who were instigators in this whole thing. And don't forget that there was no security that came to help. The Melbourne United court announcer was inciting the crowd. So much went wrong in this game, and yet these players just seem to cop the brunt of it.
It's a strange situation.
Sure is, and it feels a bit Melbourne-centric, to be honest.
Yeah, that's what we know at this stage. So, look, I hope that the 36ers challenge it and take it to the tribunal. Get the NBL working.
Is there going to be more than one person on that tribunal this time around?
That's the plan. We'll see what happens, though.
Wow.
Hopefully. Depends if people have left early for Christmas. I'm not sure. I'm not sure, you know?